Hi guys, I hope you're doing alright. So today I've just decided to start making videos on a daily basis about analyzing different charts and also come back to see like befores and afters because I usually do this, but then nowadays I want to like post these videos on a daily basis, the befores and afters. Today we just take a very like yesterday we took a very nice trade on US30, and I'll actually like show you how I actually went about it to catch this very beautiful trade. So actually like we traded this trade live with one of my private students, and I'll actually like show you how everything went out in the end. So I'll make sure that I show you all the necessary information that is really important that will actually help you to also trade the same way. So I'm gonna start today with US30, and I'll just take you on my computer and we're gonna start everything. So you won't see me, but you see me maybe at the end of the video. So let's get started. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Great. What's up, guys? So this is my chart, and this is actually a trade that we took yesterday. We entered straight from, let me use this. Yeah, we entered right here, and we also scaled right here, and we exited right here. So I want to like to show you how I was able to take this beautiful trade. And remember, we are trading exactly at 16:30. So if you want to trade this strategy successfully, make sure that you show up every day. This is like South African time. Just make sure that you're setting your time to this time zone. Yeah, UTC point two. Yeah, this one. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, if you're using this time, that means you're supposed to show up at the chart exactly this time. But if you're using other time frames, I don't know what you're gonna use, but just make sure you use UTC plus two. Okay, so let's go. So I actually like go on a smaller time frame so that I can break this setup down, how I was able to take this beautiful trade. And let me do that. So I can just, okay, before I go on a smaller time frame, just want to like show you on this 1 minute time frame how everything was done and how I was able to take this trade. All right, so this is how I was able to take this trade. This is how the structure looks after. Don't worry, I'm gonna break everything down, and if you can check right here, this was where we entered, and then the trade came here, and then at 17, somewhere around 17 right here, we also added another trade, and the trade kept pushing to the upside. So I'm gonna remove everything so that I can explain this thing better. So first things first, we're going to go on a bigger time frame, which is 4 hour. Yeah. So when we come on a bigger time frame, a 4 hour time frame, I'm just going to mark key level. So the reason of me coming on a bigger time frame is just to see like the direction of the market. So this is like my first key level. Yeah, it's like the previous highest high at this particular time. So I'll just mark it. And another one, of course, down here is not really necessary. Yeah. So the origin of this top week is actually this. Okay. So you can see that right now price has broken above and we are trading above right here. So which means like we're in a continuation structure where we'll likely see price pushing to the upside. So next thing, I'm going to identify another highest high in this particular time, in this particular moment, which is this one. You know, this is like forget about what you're seeing here, because what you're seeing here wasn't there at the time I was analyzing the charts, but looking at this, you know. So from that, I'm going to also mark like the lowest low of this highest week, which is this area, you know. So that's the lowest low of this area. So like I'm mainly focusing on taking a trade inside this level. So next thing, I'll go on a 1 minute time, on a 1 hour time frame, and I'll do this. I want to see exactly what is happening inside. So when I was checking inside, what I noticed was I saw internal liquidity price being liquidated on this level, you know, and then I saw another price being liquidated on this level again. So we're having like two areas where price has been liquidated, this area and this area, two areas. And apart from that, I'm also just going to mark like these areas that will help me in the near future, this level and also this level. And yeah, so I'll actually explain to you why I'm marking these levels, because these are like areas that I'm looking forward to use. Like these are places of liquidity where price is likely to tap in to take people out, and another area is this thing. So make sure that if you want to trade this kind of strategy, make sure that you're coming on the charts exactly at 4 a.m., 4 p.m. Just come at 4 p.m. so that you can spend 30 minutes analyzing your chart and do everything as you're done. So if you can see, the time I was coming on the charts, the market was somewhere around yeah, oops, how can I, all right, the time I was coming on the charts, the price was somewhere around here. Okay, so forget about everything you're seeing after this area, this time. Just focus on what is before this time. Okay, yeah, no, the price was here. I'm not really sure, but I'll get to see when I go on a smaller time, so don't worry about that. All right, so in this particular scenario, I have marked this high, this high, this high, and not only that, I'm also going to mark this lowest low, whereby I'll just do this. That's like my lowest low. I suppose that there's also another liquidity listing on the downside, and we actually took this trade some days ago. And if I look at this level also, this looks like a level of an area where I'm seeing price is just bouncing in this area. You can see like this level, a lot of price tapped in this area, just same level. You can see like price is still doing something at this particular area, and this is telling me that this area, an area of interest, is like a key level. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just choose an average area where I'll put my key level just right there. I'm doing this, remember, exactly before 4:30, 3. No, I mean half past 4, right? So this is like my key area, my key zone. So I'll actually like mark. What I'm gonna do is to bring this somewhere around here and do this. So the reason is because price has actually traded around this area for quite some time now. So next, what I'm gonna do is to go on I'll just go straight on a 5-minute time frame. I want people that are going on a 1 minute or whatsoever time frame. No. Okay, so right now this is what yeah, so this is like my key level, and I have noticed that, we have noticed that price has been always reacting in this zone, like right here, right here, right here, right here. And the fact that we're trading above, it actually tells us that I think now it is time to, there's a high chance that we might be trading to the upside, like above. So I'll just do this. And this is exactly like 3. Let me just put it where it is 3. I mean 4, 16. Yeah, 16 right there. So I'm analyzing the charts from 16. So this is the information that I have so far. So first thing, I'm trading above this key level, which is telling me that chances are very high that we might be pushing to the upside. And not only that, I'm having this another key level right here, like my liquidity on top of here, which has just been liquidated. And if price has just been liquidated right here, it's actually telling me that price is like likely to push to the upside. And not only that, I'm seeing a lot of liquidity being created right here, and this liquidity has just been taken out. So I'm having like liquidity taken first on the downside and liquidity taken first on the downside. Remember, I always trade this model where I'm having price like this, liquidity grabbed on the downside, liquidity grabbed on the upside, price coming on mitigation, and then putting to the upside. So this is where I'm actually like taking my trade, and this is like exactly what happened here, but I'm going to explain in detail. So let me just move. Okay, so let me just go on a 1-minute time frame. All right, guys. So this is our area where we're having liquidity, and I'm gonna denote it as this thing, and we're having another area which is on top here. So this is like a place where there's a lot of liquidity. So you can see that the market first gave us these lows, and then the market pushed up, gave us these highs, and then price came and tapped that liquidity out, and then went above to tap the liquidity on the above, and then went down here in the liquidity zone. Okay, so we're trading this model, which is one of the SMC models that says price is gonna go up, come down, go up, and then it's gonna grab down, and then grab on the upper side, and then come on mitigation, and then continue pushing to the upside. That's the model that we're going to use, and that's exactly what we're using right now. So this is like the first structure being created. So next, this is like 4:30. It's getting to 4:30. This is from here is 4:30. Okay, so let's just zoom in and see what is inside. So the fact that I've seen price grabbing liquidity on the downside and grabbing liquidity on the upper side, next thing is to monitor price coming on mitigation. So where I'm considering to enter my trades, it's from here up to this level, which means whatever trade I'm going to enter, my stop loss is going to be down below this level. So what I'm going to do first is to look at what is inside my point of interest. Look at what is inside my point of interest before the time. And exactly what I'm seeing inside my point of interest before time, it is the same model whereby I am seeing price pushing up and then down and then up, and then grabbing liquidity on the downside. Just grab liquidity on the downside. And then we are seeing this push to the upside, and then we are seeing price coming on mitigation, and then we're pushing to the upside. So when I actually saw this thing happening at 3:30, 16:30, I just actually knew that it's actually a very good confirmation to know that we are pushing to the upside. So that is why I didn't bother, but I actually came in and entered a very nice buy with stop loss just beneath these levels in the first place. Okay, so this is like how we entered this trade, and we were actually very attentive to monitor price breaking this low, this high, and while price just broke this area, pushed to the upside, and it actually hit our first TP. This was our first TP, yeah, but we were actually like targeting the next high, which was somewhere around, yeah, our stop loss was, take profit was somewhere around there. Okay, so after price has done this, and we know that now we are trading above this area, we are likely to see rejections and all that, and that's where we are looking forward to scale in. So price started, like, remember what I've just already talked about, price started doing 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, something like this. So we're actually waiting for something like price grabbed on the downside and then grabbing on the upside and then continue going up. But what actually happened is exactly what I'm talking about. You see here, and this is our area of interest. This is our area of interest, and we just saw that price. I'll actually just remove it so that you can see properly. I'll just show you how price actually moved. Price created a very nice high right here and a very beautiful low right here. So I mean, like, those liquidity on this downside, whereby we are seeing liquidity has just been grabbed, where we are seeing liquidity being grabbed on the downside and then liquidity being grabbed on the upper side. And as soon as price was grabbed first on the downside and then second on the upper side, we waited for price to come on mitigation so that we can actually enter a trade and then push to the upside. So what we basically did was to wait for price to push up and then come down, and then we entered a very nice trade right there with our stop loss just below right here. So this is how, like, we are scaling in, and we're going to put our take profit just exactly where we're having the first take profit. This is exactly, so all our trades actually hit TP, and we were very much excited on how we were able to execute the trade. So after we have done this, like, we are completely done for the day. We don't have to force this thing, and you can actually see that this thing actually happened from 16:30 to all the way to you can just it happened in the space of 2 hours, and this is like the beauty of trading Nasdaq or US30, because you actually hold your trade for a few minutes and get your results. And this is actually like what happened, and I want to show you like the actual before and after. So let me show you the before and after. So guys, I'm working on showing you the after. All right, so this is the after. Remember where we took the first trade, and this is where we took the second trade, and this was our TP, and we were done for the day. So guys, I think you have actually learned something from what I've shared with you. If you'd like to, let's say, if you'd like to learn how I trade US30 or Nasdaq, then you can actually check out my private mentorship program, and we'll actually talk about that. We can actually have one sessions where we can get into everything. So I'll actually just put my poster right here so that you can check exactly. And if you are interested, you can actually click in the link on my bio. I mean, in the link in the description below. It'll take you to, it actually asks you where you want to go, with a one-on-one or join my free mentorship program or anything else. Otherwise, if you also want to, like, start trading with pro firms and get funded using the same strategy that I'm teaching you, you can actually also check the link in the description below. One of the best pro firms in the industry. And if you also want, like, to trade with your personal funds, you can actually also sign up with the best brokers that are in the description below. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video. All right, guys, so that was how everything was, and that's exactly how I trade US30. And as I said, I'm not only going to talk about US30. I'll also be analyzing other pairs, and also showing whether we make money or we don't make money, or it hits profit or stop loss. I'll still come back with the results and show you how everything is going. Otherwise, I appreciate you for watching this video. Hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Forex content. Otherwise, have a very good day.